Good morning students. This is the time for computer class and I am your computer teacher. We are continuing the lesson more on MS Word 2010. So till now in this video I have taught you practically and theoretically both how to apply bullets and numbering, what are bullets and numbering, what is subscript and superscript, how to apply them in our document, inserting symbols in a document, where can we insert the symbols, what are the steps of inserting the symbols, working with graphics in a document. In graphics we have discussed what is clip art, how to insert the clip art in our document, how can we insert a picture, formatting the picture, what is resizing a picture, how can we resize a picture, how can we crop a picture, how can we add styles to a picture, what is word art, how can we insert the word art, how can we format the word art, the different formatting styles of word art, like changing the color of the word art, changing the outline color, applying a shadow effect to word art, changing the text direction of word art, what are shapes, how can we insert the shapes, changing the color and outline of shape, adding text to a shape, what is screenshot, how can we insert a screenshot, working with tables, how can we insert the table in a document, like the three different methods: inserting a table using the table grid, inserting a table using the insert table option, inserting a table using the draw table option, how can we enter the data in a table with the help of tab key and arrow key, how can we move the table from one location to another, how can we resize a table, can change the column and row height and width, modifying a table, how can we add a row, how can we delete a row, how can we add a column, how can we delete a column, how can we merge the cells, table heading, how can we split a table into two or more than two. Next we discussed auto format feature. What is auto format? What are the different features of auto format? Now in this video, first of all, we are going to discuss reviewing a document. So what is reviewing a document? Reviewing a document means after preparing the document, it is better to have a look at the document before we take a print out of it, so that if we send the document to someone, there should not be any mistake. So it is necessary to have a proofreading of a hard copy, so that if any mistake is made, we can correct it earlier. So in order to review a document, we generally have two options over here: track changes and comments. So track changes, whenever we want to make any changes in the document and we want it to be colored, the color should be applied on the document, on the words or sentence that we have deleted or have inserted in between them. So here we use the track changes. So we can say track changes is a toggle button. What is the meaning of toggle button? Toggle button means once when clicked they become on, and another time when they are clicked they become off. So let us see how to apply the track changes. Like suppose I have written hello, how are you? Like suppose I have written this statement, hello, how are you? Now in order to perform the track change, first of all we will have to move to the review tab. Go to the review tab, left click over here. As soon as you left click over here, you will get the option of track change. Look over here, this is the track change. Left click over here, you will get the option of track change. Again left click over here. Look, the color of this changes to the golden color. This means that the toggle button is on now. Now suppose if I want to delete U, look over here. As soon as I want to delete U over here, look over here, a strike through line appeared in the center. Now suppose if I want to insert something, like I want to insert friends, hello friends. Now look over here, the word friends appear with the red color and an underline below it. This means that this word has been inserted in the middle and you have been deleted. So by this way we can identify whether the word has been added or deleted. Now if you want to track off the track changes, just give a left click over here. Now look over here, you can delete it. Similarly, you can also delete it over here. So this is how track changes features are applied. Now we are going to apply the feature of adding comments. So what are comments? Instead of writing something that keep on changing, we can make a comment about a part of the document. The comment generally appears in the rounded rectangles whatever we write that appear in the comment. So in order to apply comment, first of all select the word in which you want comment. Like suppose I want the comment over here, R. Now move to the new comment box. Go to the first of all review tab. In the review tab, move to the new comment box. Left click over here, new comment box. As soon as you left click over here, look, the window of the comment appear over here. You can write any comment over here like DESCRIPTIO and description. As soon as I write over here, press the enter key. The comment got inserted over here. Now as soon as I bring the cursor over here, look over here, the comment got appeared. First of all date, time and the comment description has been written over here. In the comment I wrote description. So look over here, the word description appeared over here. Now if you want to delete the comment, select it and then move to the delete comment. As soon as you click on delete comment, look, the comment got deleted. So in this way you can add or delete a comment. Now we come to the topic page setting. What is page setting? Making changes to the setting of a page is called page setting. Whenever we make any changes to the page settings, it is known as page setting. So by default in MS Word, whenever we open a document, the page setting is already performed. But for example, we can change the page setting or like margin, orientations, etc. How to set the page margin? So like setting the page margin, like suppose I have written some content over here. Hello, how are you? I am fine. Today is a hot day. Good morning. Like suppose I have written this content over here. So now there are mainly three margins that can be applied. Top margin, from the top this is known as top margin, from the right this is known as right margin, and from the left this is known as left margin. So in order to apply the margins, what we have to do, move to the page layout view. Left click over here, we have the page layout view, and from the page layout view what we have to do, we have to go to the page setup box. page setup group. This is the page setup group, and over here we have the margin. As soon as you left click over here, the different types of margin got appeared, like last custom setting, normal, narrow, moderate, wide, mirrored. These are the different types of margins, and in each margin we have the 4 different options like top, bottom, left, right. So whatever margin you want to apply, you can apply that margin accordingly. Like over here, this, moderate, wide, any margin that you want, you can apply it. Suppose I have selected narrow and my document got converted to narrowed margin. So this is narrow margin. Now the topic that we are going to discuss is page orientation. So what is page orientation? Page orientation is used when we want the Word document to be printed in either of the two ways. Number 1, portrait, or number 2, landscape. By default, MS Word shows a page in portrait orientation. So in portrait orientation, the width of the page is less than the page height, and the page will be converted into 8.5 inches into 11 inches. We can change the orientation from portrait to landscape, in which the page orientation will be more than the page height, and the page will be 11 inches into 8.5 inches. So it depends on us how we want to print our page. If we want to print the page vertically, select portrait. If we want to print the page horizontally, select landscape. So now how can we perform the page orientation? First of all, we have opened a MS Word document and we have typed it. By default, the orientation of the page will be portrait. Now if you want to change it, move to the page layout. From the page layout, over here, move to the page setup, and in the page setup group, and from the page setup, click on size. As soon as you click on size over here, from the first of all, what we have to do, we have to move to the page layout. From the page layout to page setup, and from the page setup to orientation. We don't have to move to the size. We will move to the size in the next topic. Here we are moving to the orientation. By default, the orientation is portrait. Now as soon as I click on landscape, look, the page got converted to the landscape. Landscape means horizontally. The page is horizontally over here and it got converted to the landscape. Now if you want to convert it again to the portrait, go to the page setup group, click on orientation, click on portrait, and it got converted vertically. This is how the page orientation can be done. Now changing the page size. We can change the size of the page. How can we change? First of all, move to the page layout tab, page setup, move to the size. As soon as you click on size, different types of page got appeared over here. You can select any of the page in which you want your document to be printed. Like suppose I have selected A4, the document in which I wrote got converted to A4 size. Next, applying page color. The page color on the layout tab allows us to add a background color on the document with the help of fill effect option. So we can either set a fill color, or can gradient a fill, or can picture, or can add texture, or can fill pattern background on our document. So how can we add page color? First of all, move to the page layout tab. We clicked on the page layout tab, and from the page layout tab we move to the page color. Different types of colors are here over here. As soon as you select any of the color, look, the color of the page got converted over here. If you want more color over here, different types of colors are available over here. So you can add any of the color over here. You can also add the fill effect. As soon as you click on fill effect, look over here, You can add vertically, diagonally. Different types of shading styles are over there. Now different types of colors are available over here, like this, and then you can apply it in this way. So in this way you can add color to your document. The next topic that we are going to discuss is inserting header and footer. So what is header and footer? Header and footer is a text that is added at the top and the bottom of the page, like date, name, name of the chapter, total number of pages, document title, company logo, photos, etc. So MS Word generally offers us the facility to add header and footer. The header is displayed at the top of every page and the footer is displayed at the bottom of every page. So now how to perform the header and footer? So for this, first of all, we will have to move to the insert tab. You move to the insert tab, and from the insert tab move to the header and footer option. Click on the header option. Different types of header style will appear. You can add any of the header, like suppose I have selected this blank header. As soon as I selected the blank header appeared over here. Now you can type the text over here, like suppose I have typed COMPUTER, computer. So look over here, the computer word has been typed, and so this is the header that appear at the top of the page. Similarly, we can also add the footer at the bottom of every page. Like I went to the insert option, footer, I click on the blank, look, a footer is added at the bottom of the page. So I can add footer over here, like I have added MS Word. As soon as I click on MS Word, look, the word MS Word appeared over here. So in this way you can add header and footer to your document. So till now, what are the topics that we have discussed in this video? We have discussed reviewing a document, like using the track changes, adding comments to a document, how can we add comment, how can we delete a comment, page setting, setting the page margin, page orientation, how can we change the page orientation from portrait to landscape or from landscape to portrait, changing the page size, how can we apply colors in our pages, inserting the header and footer, how can we insert the header and footer in our document. So these were some of the topics that we discussed in this video. Thank you.